What's up, everybody? Back with another build here. I was talking about this in my 3-piece Strikers, 2-piece Sentry's build, and it worked. I changed it up. Now I've got a 2-piece Final Measure build, 2-piece Sentry's build. I might test this out tomorrow. I'm not sure. I also found some good Tacticians pieces. I want to see what it's like with 2 pieces of Tacticians instead. So, same guns. I'm not even going to go over my guns on this build. However, I switched up to a Vigorous chest with 2 sockets, and this chest has First Aid Self-Heal, which is really, really nice. Both of those have stamina and armor mods put into them. My armor is capped out. My health is 111,000. I have enough firearms to unlock Brutal, and my armor is over by about 10 or 11, so perfect amount of armor. I've got, since I have the Vigorous chest, when I pop Booster Shot for 10 seconds, I've got 15% damage reduction, plus I have 217,000 life. So I actually have, or 217,000 DPS, I actually have more DPS for 10 seconds with this build than with the Strikers 3-piece build. The Strikers 3-piece build was only 10,000 DPS more than this if I wasn't Booster Shotted up. But with this build, not only am I gaining more DPS for the 10 seconds that it's up, I'm also giving my teammates that DPS if they walk through my heal, and I'm giving myself and my teammates 15% damage reduction. Booster Shot actually does add 15% damage reduction. You'll find it in your sheet under all damage mitigation right here. All damage resilience, 15%. That's from the Booster Shot, and that lasts 10 seconds. That's pretty nice. And I've got the 50% damage resilience, exotic damage resilience, from my my 2-piece set of Final Measures. The other pieces that I changed, I've got this nice Sentry's mask with 2 sockets, high stamina, pretty low armor. Unfortunately, the base roll of armor was fairly low. I've got a firearms armor mod and a stamina armor mod put in this. Knee pads. I'm wearing my Sentry's knee pads that I normally wear. These have First Aid Ally Heal, which is quite nice. So I've already got First Aid Self-Heal there, First Aid Ally Heal there. My backpack, Final Measure backpack, rolled decent amount of skill power, but what's real nice about this is First Aid Self-Heal. So that's my second piece of First Aid Self-Heal on this build. Backpack, I rolled it into stamina. It was originally electronics, but pretty nice backpack. It's missing like 700 skill power or whatnot. My new gloves, Stamina Savage Gloves, crit chance, crit damage, and First Aid Self-Heal. So I've finally, for once, successfully got First Aid Self-Heal on all 3 pieces of my gear. My chest, my backpack, and my gloves, which is really important when you're running a Booster Shot build. These gloves, I crafted them today, finally got almost what I was looking for. The only thing better would be if that rolled submachine gun or marksman rifle damage in it as well. And then this nasty Final Measure holster. Unfortunately, it's low on the firearms, but high stamina, high electronics, and very high armor. I only have one other holster that's better than that in its armor form, and that's this Strikers holster here. This Strikers holster is pretty nasty. I've also got this tack holster. I'm gonna be doing another build video with a 2-piece Tacticians set to get more skill power and see how that one runs. I don't know. I think I'd rather have the. I'm torn between here. The 50% damage reduction, exotic damage reduction, is nice. It's nice against the flamethrower guys and explosions, but I don't usually die to explosive bullets in PvP. People don't use those that much anymore, and if they do, I'm usually very careful and cautious and try to run away from it, let it wear out. So I don't know, having that extra 4,000 skill power would be nice. I'm really limited to a 2-piece set because I want to have the Vigorous in there, and it seems like Tactician's 4,000 skill power is really the only one that I would really enjoy. And if I do run this, I think I'll run skill power on the mask and that set, and it'll put me over 30,000 skill power. We'll see how that goes. But this is the build. My toughness is lying right now. Let's switch knee pads. That should fix it. 445k toughness, 189k base DPS, and a little bit under 20,000 skill power. But because I have enough first aid self-heal on my gear. As you can see, with booster shot, I get almost a perfect full overheal. There's a sliver left that's not fully overhealed. And my DPS, 274,000 if I'm in smart cover and I pulse, or not pulse, and I use booster shot. So that's pretty nice. Just smart cover alone, I'm at 246k. I don't necessarily stay in the smart cover, but it lasts for 5 seconds after leaving it, as long as you've got your wing unlocked. So let's see that again. Let's get in there. Pop a overheal. 275,000 DPS. With insane damage reduction, because my smart cover is running at... What are we sitting at here? 40% damage resistance, and that's a 30% damage buff. Pretty nice. That's actually real nice there. And the 15% damage reduction from booster shot. So I'm thinking this build might be really solid. I think this is the best all-around build that I've ever made. It's got everything I need. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to test it out tomorrow, running this one instead of that 3-piece strikers, 2-piece sentries that I was running. I'm happier with this. I know it does have 10,000 less DPS on the sheet, but at the same time, it gets more DPS, I think, output because of booster shot and being able to up my teammates' damage by running booster shot. Most of my teammates aren't running booster shot anymore, so I really like this. Hopefully you guys enjoy this build. I didn't know it was going to be possible to do, but I did it. And the only thing I'd really change here is possibly rolling a mod slot off of my mask for skill power. I could use one like this right here with a skill power, and then upping my skill power to 25,000 basically. But I would be then dropping my stamina by not that much. It's only one mod slot worth of stamina. And I don't need the mod slot for armor, because as you can see, one of these here is skill power, firearms skill power there, and I think this is stamina crit chance. So I could drop this stamina crit chance mod, and just run skill power on my mask, and I think I'd be better off. Let's see when I take that mod out what happens to my toughness. Now I'm at 430k toughness, but I'd have 25,000 skill power. I'd still have almost 110,000 life, 107,000 life right there. But pretty nice. I don't know. I don't really need that skill power because I am getting my full overheal, but then again, any extra is nice. Let's see if I pop that on. Let's see what my heal is like here. Oh yeah, that jumps up a lot quicker. I'm getting, see my heal here, 34,000 self heal like that. Versus, let's check my gear again real quick. Go back to that, and this isn't going to change anything on my skill power. My first aid now is 26,000, so that's a decent amount difference. It ticks twice. Oh, 27,000. It's not a huge difference, but it is nice. I did notice it jump up really quickly. This one delays kinda. The other one's quite nice. Plus, it'll heal me a little bit more. You can always run back and forth into it more than the 2 times it originally ticks for. But I'm gonna mess around a little bit more. I want to see what the tack build is like. Try to get a build with this DPS toughness, but then running 25 to 30,000 skill power. I think that'd be real nice. 30,000 skill power would be pretty awesome, if you ask me. I don't remember what mod was here. I think it was a crit chance, but I think I'm gonna go with a skill power. Stamina skill power. Pretty bad one. I think I've got a good one somewhere. There we go. Look at that. 1,606. There we go. 445. I think that's better off, actually. Drop my DPS a tiny bit. 445k toughness. 21,000 skill power. Looking pretty good there. Full overheal now. That sliver's no longer there. Pretty nice. I like it. So what do you guys think? I might be playing with this one tomorrow. I might be playing with a Tactician's build. I'm not exactly sure. But don't forget to comment and like. I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.